Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, gents. Virtual Archivist TaikunZ here. Yeah, lovesick hero. I agree. So, everyone heard it. Everyone heard the news like months ago, but was it a month ago or like weeks ago? But yeah, the curtains calling for this game. Counter side. So, can we even like see the notification on stream? Load error. Okay, so we cannot see it because okay, for some reason it just does not work. Hold on. Oh yeah, there it is. So, which one is it? Was it the dev notes or I never opened these like on air because I'm like yeah. So this is Kim Hyun So, head PD of Color Side. Uh, as of this April, I will be stepping down as my role as producer of CS. So that means there will be no more updates for a very long time. You know how it is. They have like a new game. It's called Star Savior. Go play that if you like that. But that means it's a dead end now for counter side. It's actually a bummer, really. I'm like in a joking voice right now, but for a couple of weeks, I've just been processing that this game is dunzo. I've been putting off the story for a long while because I'm busy with Star Rail stuff, I'm busy with Master Duel stuff, I'm busy with IRL stuff, and then this happened. It was about time. A new game. Yeah, exactly. It's a new game. Wow. Have you guys heard of this game? It's called Counters. No, I'm just kidding. Incoming EOS. The answer is basically yeah, but I feel like it's them looking for like a new producer to step things up. But it's been a long time coming, to be really honest, if you've been paying attention to like the whole game, because they tried so hard to be our Knights, they tried so hard to be Blue Archive, and then look where it ended up. They removed like that's like the biggest bummer for me, apart from like the mech hatred. Like, me, the number one mech advocate for this game. No, not really the number one, because there's like a bunch of Japanese players that are like and Korean players that are like way better than me at mech stuff now. But apart from the mech hatred, the biggest thing that I don't like about Counterside is they remove so much features. Like, if you saw the preview video for the stream, it's been a long way ever since last time. Like, we can enter ranked PvP right now for just like one spin. So much has changed, and they remove a lot of features like the map battles with the ships. Like, they oversimplified a lot of things because some Korean players keep on complaining about certain things. If Counterside dead, then why is there more viewers than Star? Are you serious? There's like no streamers right now for Star Savior? Is that actually for real? Can you show me the stats on Discord? The Twitch notification said Counter Strike. Am I seeing it right? Yeah, you are seeing it right, Collins, because I did meme. Because every time I talk to people about, oh wow, they put a stack on like the bots now. So if you don't queue with someone for a very long time, they just give you like a CPU to pretend that you have someone to play against on PvP. Why did they put a stack? What is going on here? So yeah, that's it. Does anyone even use Aura in PvP? I don't think so, right? So yeah, this is my latest build. I have Natalia here. I will show you my progress on CS right after this, but just to show you how dead the game is now. This is how it is. But yeah, how have you been, lovesick? I hope you have a good sleep. If ever you watch this VOD again, I've been at it on Master Duel, and on the Master Duel side of things, I've recently gotten to Master Rank for the first time, and I mean RB. But this is not the stream to talk about Master Duel. This is about Counter Side. So here's my progress. As you can see, bygones be bygones. Do you remember the times when I hated this character so much? Look at her now. She has a lifetime employment contract. She is level 120 because it's necessary. And then, uh, yeah, I 120 then lifetime employment her too. You know, I lifetime employment them because of like that one charity stream, right? That's also something that I want to do in the future. I want to upload some of the old counter-side VODs that I have on my PC because one, they're racking up space and I cannot play new games because of it because they're taking up some space. So people are like, you should start watering waves, you should start watering waves, and I'm like, I can't. I don't have 500 gigabytes on this PC. They're all full of VODs. But yeah. Still, my biggest legacy about Counterside is hating this character for being so generic that she is like in the comp of every like PvE, PvP and stuff. It's just painful. Rearmed. This is my rearmed progress. Everyone is almost 110. Even like the Danmachi characters. I still have to like get them to 120, but as you know, we only get those fusion cores weekly now, and especially now that the game is pretty much dead. There's no more free codes, so we're left with these. Awakened progress, pretty much the same. 110 everyone except for Chifuyo here. This is like the third character that I hate in this game. I don't know why we're starting off with like my hatred for the game, but this is supposed to be like a in memoriam. I want to like make a stream just so I can memorialize my progress here before like the game actually EOSs for good. I have almost everyone now, as I can show here my collection. My not acquired this is this. I'm gonna slowly get them one by one. I'm just too busy. See, the employee list for operators is complete. I'm just too busy level 8ing my Natalia. Afterwards, then I'll one by one get everyone. And then for awakened employees, it's just Ray. It's just Ray. I don't have Ray. Which is why they have this banner now up, which suggests that the game has a lifespan of 224 days left. If that's to be counted by, maybe they have like 224 days to find a new producer for the game. So if any former Blue Archive dev or any former R-Knights dev wants to pick up Counterside and do the producing there, please pick up the game, save the game, because there's still like a story that we have to complete. But yeah, that's it. I'm currently aiming for Natalia for the blue contracts and then Ray for like the black contracts. And then afterwards, here's my Mac Legion. Look, I'm probably gonna maximize the TU for Sigma first, because I've been maximizing Sigma right here. Look at this. I have my progress here, and here, and here, and here. One of them is already like fully complete, so every progress is going to Sigma because she's our daughter in this game. She deserves everything. And everyone else, Ino will be permanently at TU3 because that's awesome. We don't have like materials to like TU them. Guilty Gear is never coming back. And also awesome that they transferred SEA to Global right after the Hololive collab, and then Gura also graduated as like a double whammy. So I'll never get the chance to get the Hololive skins. So that's also awesome. That means I will never get the skin that I want the most, which is this Kiara. Man, I can't get Kiara's skin anymore. Oh no! No! How can I live without Kiara's skin? No, just kidding. I want Ina's skin the most. But yeah, it's a bummer. But it is what it is. That's Counterside for you. Oh, on the Annapolis progress, this is it. I succeeded on the last stand thing, which means I'm only missing like 3 more TUs for Annapolis. I think it's still up. Yeah, we have 6 days. So that's my motivation right now to try to clear the last Omen story and episode 15. I've been yapping too much, but this is the agenda for today. I want to complete Omen and episode 15. That way I can get this for free, or else it's gonna be trouble for me to get like the last TUs for her. 10-year medal. Oh yeah, true. True. No one is getting this now. Thank you, B-side. Thank you, B-side, for I don't know what it is behind the scenes that happened, but someone has a fault there for sure, and I think it's probably wrongly misplaced on Star Savior. I mean, they're B-side games. They do want to make more games. It's not just Counter-Side. They do want to branch out and make more money, but sacrificing your main game for that. And then the rumors of like making a third game, that's also awesome. You love to see that. It's a bummer. It really is a big bummer. Every interview post I see on V-side just makes things sound worse. There's more things after what they showed. You should post it on the Discord channel. I do want to read about it. Oh, that is actually miserable. That is actually miserable. I see like the 0 viewers. There's only so much like collabs can do, man. Okay, so before I start everything, I do want to make like a crappy recap of like my understanding of the story. So every lore head that's like, did you know the title of this mission is related to the lore? I'm kind of like an asshat for like crapping on those kind of people, but you need those dedicated kind of people to keep the game alive. So episode 1, you recruit. That's when they introduce you, Mina. They introduce like the cast, the crew, the main people to root for, Hild and Jushion. That's what I remember. And then I think slowly they show the replacer people here. And especially here, this is like their whole saga. I think the first 5 episodes of Counter-Side was like their absolute peak. Like, I miss this art style. Like, even though Hild is kind of deformed here, look at this. She has like a giga brain here and stuff. I miss this kind of like art style. They kind of went a lot more generic as they replaced like the artist for some of the arts. If you remember right, like Mina has like a tiny head and like a big body, but there's a charm to it. Like one of my friends in the VTubing scene is working on a Korean visual novel, and I'm like, the art style here is kind of familiar. Like it's kind of similar to old Counter-Side, but this is the time when soldiers were relevant, and we had like actual Bando characters and mechs being relevant too. And then we enter the Knights saga. The Knights saga, I was not a fan of this at all. And I'm like, why is this guy posing as like a student? Why do we have like a whole medieval thing? What happened to like the urban fantasy thing? Why are we like 90% fantasy or 10% urban now? What happened to the urban stuff? And then, surprisingly enough, the whole Knight saga was fixed by this story. I enjoyed it so much. This whole thing fixed everything for like the Knight stuff. And retrospectively, I'm like, it was fine. I was just overhating it on it for no reason. Like everything else in the game. And then this, I think, more backstory to Ju Shiyun. Stormbringer, this was awesome. I remember this. Like, this was like the first time we like truly see Jake being like an absolute beast, and then we get to see him become an even more beast in like the Omen saga. And then what else? Clifford Game Part 1. I am not a fan of younger Maria Antonov. I was more of a fan of her Gilf current self. And then this was awesome. Like Cysoft existing, that means there were like a billion more Terror Brains back then, and then we eventually learned about Asimov. This was like the conclusion, I think, of the Night Saga. So that's that. Awesome soundtrack. That was awesome. And then we get to like the Swan Saga, and then everything has become about Swan. And Swan was like kind of became like the lead girl now for admin and stuff. And then Star Rail happened. We needed our own Kafka, so I was like, okay, let's make our Russian Kafka in the game. But everything Northern Union is just so based. It was so awesome. I did this very recently. This was one of the episodes I was putting off on, because I was too busy with like the other games. And then I finished this recently, and I'm like, it was alright. It finally revealed what was Noel's like role in like the third part of the series, ever since she was like introduced somewhere after here. Yeah, somewhere here, right? Finally revealed her purpose, and this. Oh, I wish I streamed this. I wish I streamed this episode. Counterside created the most cucked character in all of media, to my opinion. I think it is worth it to go through the entire saga of Counterside just to do episode 14. It was so funny. It was so funny. I just felt so sorry for the main character of this episode. I wish I streamed this episode. It was so good, and it was so funny at the same time. I think they meant it as like a sad, heartbreaking thing about the ancestry of Ju Shiyun's parents and stuff, but it was just so funny to me. It was like a fate worse than death. And yeah, this is the final episode. We haven't done that yet. I haven't done that yet, so I'm saving it for this stream, hopefully. But we still have like a long way to go. By a long way to go, not really like everything here, but just the final episode of the Omen saga. It's been 20 minutes and I'm still yapping. I've finished everything here. There's probably Counterside video makers on YouTube that summarize everything if you want to like see everything here. But yeah, origin of Gremory's bar, where she actually originated from, which is funny that she's like in a very distant past. Alice Emergency, we're never gonna get the resolution of this on how her corpse becomes Carmen. Maybe some lorehead would know the explanation to that. And then Administration Failure, where everything definitely began before episode 1. And then I think from my understanding of Last Blooming Days on the Campus, this is... Sorry I'm late! Imagine you get cut by your alternate self. Exactly! Wait, it was his alternate self? Actually? Yeah, the question is, where is like the current world version of him in that world? Then maybe that is the answer. But yeah, it had it all, man. It had incest, it had NTR. So, from my understanding, this is like the final... one of the very first worlds the admin was in, or maybe like his actual origin universe. This one we'll never get the resolution of. Like, there's like some rival Eastern guy. I don't know if he already got killed off somewhere in the next story. Wolves and Thorns, this is where we get to know John Mason and Jane Doe more. Honestly, Jane Doe Counterside mugs Jane Doe Zenless on Zero, by the way. Not counting like her skin. And this is for the freaking marshmallows. For the marshmallows, dude! I think some of these you can see on like my past VODs. This one, just a continuation of that. This one, I am so disappointed with this. I feel like... Whoops. I feel like if they had like a better direction on the meta of things and not just like counter counter release counter counter, they would have released soldiers that actually anti counters. Uh, like they could have made more awakened soldiers that would actually like counter counters. Like if they progressed the story of these individuals more, like they have like new recruits that actually know how to fight counters. The sad thing is they went into the Knights arc and then they just completely forgot about them and they just did not progress their story enough for us to have like anti-counter soldiers. That would have been useful. This one, this is like a very recent progress, right, in their story, and I don't know. I don't know if we're even. No. Not I don't know. We're never gonna see any more progress with these people. I'm like, that's also like a sad thing because like their last thing is they are on a ship. Like their entire universe is on that ship and looking for like the current world so they can seek refuge in there, and it's awesome. This is like the very first event that I joined Counterside for, because I was like, oh, mechs, and then there's also alternate Jushion. They do that kind of thing. That's also the most awesome thing about Counterside is because they do stuff like this. They canonize certain skins like yeah. Every skin has like a story behind it. Like they canonize them off. Like they had like a Christmas event. They have like a summer event, and then even the April Fools. They have like the gender event. Jake in there becoming like a canon character. So yeah, I want to explain everything because I do want this as like a memorial thing for Counterside. If ever this is gonna be like my final stream for Counterside, or probably second to the final most likely. But they canonized Jake in there. That's like a fan created skin that won, and they found a way to like canonize it, which is very awesome of them to do. I mean that the character creation thing from fans has always been like gacha staple for like fan involvement and community event stuff. But yeah, Delta 7, that's when they introduced like the actual Delta 7 crew of like the current world. You know, oh yeah, they have like the Swan song there. They love using like royalty free songs, and then they have like copyrighted songs that get copyright stricken if you stream them on YouTube. And then this is their all-time most popular story, Bottom of the Shade. And I feel like ever since this became popular, they were like, how can we involve Rita and Dash over and over and over and over and over and over? Horizon kind of escaped like the Counterside community for looking similar to Ganyu, and then became actually one of like Counterside's most popular characters. That's why like the later stories, like the current Omen story, that's literally like alternate world Dash, right, and stuff. And then yeah, Old Fear, that's the ESPR. This is awesome. Like the antagonist group for like the British group. Don't get me started on Pridewen. Oh man, we'll talk about Pridewen later on. And then of course they have to introduce Young Harem. Yeah, they have to make a story about Young Harem. That's awesome. The maids. You can't go wrong with like maid, the maid archetype. Like one of the characters here, is like one of my favorite characters in the game. She's rent-free in my head, eternally, forever. I remember when I showed this character to a friend, and she was like, huh? Her name is what? And ever since then, she has been rent-free in my head forever. Alright, moving on. Sigma, introducing Sigma here, on how like a Terra Rain gains sentience, and then more for that kind of audience kind of stuff. Casey Vince is cute, And then, of course, we have to tie in the Nanahara people somehow. And then there's also like Alpha Chicks here. Of course, Shifuyu is like a Japanese fan favorite, so they have to like make more of her. And then yeah, Gremory's Bar, which seems to be like irrelevant back in the day, but then as it turned out, she's like one of the oldest characters time-wise in the story. And then another fan favorite, this is like the coolest thing about this is one day when Rita and I were lounging in Horizon's office, we found the fledgling Wilbur. Wilbur's legacy is that he survives Star Savior. There's like an alternate Wilbur there somewhere. The cool thing about this is they introduced archetypal characters in the game. Like, if this character is on the field and you have characters of the same faction in the field, you gain bonus effects. I love that. I am a team guy. I love teams. I love like team stuff, thematic stuff. That's why I love mechs. That's why most of my mech collection is here. Like, I love just purely running mechs, except for a couple exceptions. Ironside is one, Felix is one, and then technically Sylvia is one, her base form, and then where's Machine King? Machine Collector rather, Machine King. Machine King is Yu-Gi-Oh! Couple exceptions. That's why I love the archetypal stuff. I wish they did more of those before, you know, the current thing happened. And then that also introduced us to Chris, one of the best waifus of the game. And then this story is so also funny. Anytime they do like a husbando character, everything is always so funny. Like, this is to summarize the story of this. It's incest. It's pretty much incest again. So, upgrade to Sigma. This one did not have that much relevance until very recently. Like, I started Omen, the final Omen a bit, and I saw her there, and I'm like, I wonder what she's gonna be involved with this time. This is awesome. I'm like, they made Regina into like one of the most powerful characters in the game. She can just solo a category 6. Man, Omen Part 5 was so awesome because of her. And then, we forgot to talk about this. This is so forgotten. Like, they just used this faction to open an IRL cafe in Korea, just to like do like a themed cafe. And that's it. They just forgot that Serapel existed. And then what else? Fallen Floor, that's where the Dino Mech was introduced. So many people hated Dino Mech. That's like the continual downfall of Counterside. That's awesome. You love to see that. And then where is... Oh yeah, there it is. Matryoshka dolls. Yeah. There was a phase in Counterside where it was just back to back. This. Technically this. Where's the one I'm looking for? Wasn't she? Oh wait, no, I haven't. This. Instead of like actual mechs, they gave us more Mecha Musumes. That's awesome. You love to see that. We used to be a civilized society. We would have like mech versus mech fights. But I don't wanna harp on too much about that. It's been 30 minutes and I'm still yapping about this. So, they just introduced like the most busted character in here, and finally they do more dark skin waifus. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. This is also awesome in retrospect. Like, it explains the vampire and werewolf stuff that we see with Rosaria's apostles. This this story is whatever. It's not because I hate Seoyun, but I'm like, come on, really? Some Deus Ex Machina character was actually hidden somewhere that has like a powerful ability. And then yeah, uh, the Swan era sure is something. So I am just not surprised that Omen just revived her again for like the billionth time. We can only play mechs and honorary clangers. And then as I said, this fixes the whole Knight saga. So if you play Counterside, I would recommend this story. I like it a lot. Yeah, this is like the whole, hey, let's start like a new generation of characters and have Yumina just be in an arm bandage forever and ever. Let's just have them like headline the whole thing. And the song, man, don't get me started on the song. Not for me, not my taste. I am not like the K-pop rap kind of guy. The conclusion to the Nikitia stuff, that was awesome. I still wish Chris actually piloted the mech instead of like being Lee Soyun number 2. Okay, there was some things I intentionally skipped. So one, this. Bro, they made a British group. They made like the Tuesday in it, the Beans on Toast group be actual badasses, be actual like British intelligence agents and stuff. They're awesome. Like, I like that his grandpa from like another planet is like his antagonist from another universe. And they gave like a proper send off to like my avatar, man. My actual avatar. Like my actual avatar. The Thaddeus himself, like they actually gave him like a proper send off. It was a very good story. Like I'm gonna miss that fashion the most. And then I skipped on this. This one, if you've been watching my streams, this one hit me like a chalk the most. Yes, I don't know why. But this story just hit me like a chalk the most out of everything in Counterside. And to this day, I use the music here for my Yu-Gi-Oh streams, for like my Yu-Gi-Oh highlight videos. This is where it came from. For me, this is like one of their best stories. I'm getting like sad again because of like current things. And then they continued it here. The feeling is not the same, of course, because it's centered on Niall, but they kind of hinted like at a reunion of them somehow. Oh yeah, also, that's also what I forgot to mention. The name of their group is Pridwen, or Pridwen. And you may have heard that name somewhere. They're the self-proclaimed authority on all things gacha meta. And they're hiring like AI prompters to like write guides for them on their website. So if you're wondering, this is where the name Pridwen came from. Like they kind of abandoned their namesake already, and they're just metaing all over other gacha games right now. But yeah. So now we're here. Omen. So this was just an introductory thing. It was so slow. It introduced like the track switcher, which in hindsight it failed everywhere. We never got to see it work. None of the cities made it work. Like it was just a royal waste of time. And the thing is, they kind of put the cart before the horse on Counterside. Like they put like the main replacer knights shit and stuff, and then in here they establish there are 6 cities, there are 6 admins, there are 6 official counters, and it kind of sucks. I wish they established that like a lot early on before we got into this part. Like it's kind of like a mess, to be really honest. But yeah, this one kind of Resident Sleeper. Hold on. Sorry. Something was ringing for some reason. Okay. You'll hear about Pride all the time, not my choice. Okay, so this one was also kind of whatever. Another, just to show that the Omen is like spreading. And then this is where things pick up. I like the Natalia story. I like, although Yuma just randomly being there just to shit steer people up was kind of funny in hindsight. But it just showed how awesome Russian Kafka was. Front Bay was pretty good. I like the cast in Front Bay. That's why I like this a lot. And then this was something I finished just yesterday, and it was awesome. It was awesome. If you're a fan of Pride, the organization here, not the fucking Meta website, and ESPR, this is one of their greater stories. So now that we are freaking 40 minutes in, the tracker worked on Lotus at least, right? And what did it do? Just hang it for like a couple minutes. So this is our agenda for today. We are continuing What Must Be Reclaimed. This is where we are continuing for today. Hopefully I finish it as soon as possible so we can jump right into episode 15, which is this. And finally put a send-off to counter side. So, with all that yapping, we are 40 minutes in. Let's hop right into What Must Be Reclaimed. So yeah, this started with Gremory's Bar and introducing the official counter, which is this. I really like her design. She's doing like the unique take on like the double Oni horns thing that Zero Two popularized, and you see the Fate Go characters do it too. I like it a lot. I also like her Ahoge here. I like her Ojo-sama light kind of personality. And I hope to see more of it. Lord of the Flies. See, the reference of this episode is a reference on the title because they are ruled by kids. 3 sentences forever circle in their minds. Kill the pig, cut the short spill. I actually never read the book, by the way. The only books I read was Star Wars Choose Your Own Adventures and Pojo's Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta Guides. That's why I know Delinquent Duo and Pot of Greed deserve to be banned. So let's just jump right into it. I don't think I have this version of Nicole Primer yet. Oh, also let me know if there are audio problems, if the sound is low, or if my voice is being overpowered and stuff. This costume sucks, by the way. I really hate that this is like the norm now for the administration. We didn't even get this as an alternate skin too. That's like the worst part. Remember when Counterside had was planning to do like a healer soldier thing? I don't know why they didn't continue with it. Maybe because they hate the Abraham Horizon so much that they don't want to introduce healer units anymore. There she is. This happened hours before the Omen thing, right? The Omen thing all happened at the same time. No, not really the same time because they were Front Bay was taken over already, so we were sending over the track switcher to Chamber. Another thing that I wanted to stream, because not only this game is a ticking time bomb of when it will EOS, Another thing is because as you've noticed, if you're following like the VTuber scene, Stream Elements is also shutting down. So I might lose the ability to multi-stream soon unless I find like some alternatives. So if you're watching this VOD and you know of any alternatives to Stream Elements, not Streamlabs, I will never trust Streamlabs. Do let me know if there's like any effective stuff. Like I'm looking particularly for multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube, and a way to display the chat on the screen with both YouTube and Twitch on it. I've seen some streams where they can do that. They have drip, man. This should have been like actual enemies. But I can tell the artist is different here. Like, it's the same artist who drew that Yuma, Felix, and like the other art from like the previous episode. I think they drew... What was it again? I think they drew... Who were there on like the previous episodes in ESPR? They drew like a still of them. Oh, no. They drew the Oz people. I forgot to mention the Oz. I forgot to mention the Oz. I forgot to mention like the other side stories there too. I just mentioned them like a little bit. Wow, I did not notice that she was so shiny on this alternate look. Sheesh. Excuse me? Of course, if you're not familiar with CS, the game kind of also plays itself. You can, in PvP, to win you must manual, of course. Because you have to like time your placements of like characters, where they place, when to place them, because some operators will activate. But also you can just do this, you can just chill and watch it all happen. So hopefully by doing this we can just breeze through the story. Oh yeah, cause yeah, Gramarie's faction, like her whole family here on the current world, is tied to like that very long ago story. I even forgot her Momo's name. Was it Morgana or Mordred? Oh no, Mordred is the awakened unit. Morgana is like her. And Nicole is like the current day Mordred, right? Don't forget, that stinks to me. The whole like, you should thank me for helping you is the whole reason I solo my Monster Hunter runs. Because I don't want to credit someone else for beating a monster in Monster Hunter. That's why Fatalis is never gonna get slain in Monster Hunter World forever. Because I can't beat that guy alone with a gun. Because someone long ago was like, it's only thanks to me that you beat this G-Rank guy. And I'm like, oh, bet. Okay, I'm just gonna solo everything forever now. At least once. I will only play with friends if I've already beaten the monster. She planted a tracker again. Oh, that was it. Also, the reason why I rushed the story again is because I'm out of quartz and I wasn't able to like buy the weekly black contracts. That's why I wanted to continue it. Midnight Investigation Log number 24. Followers of the flies have crave rotten flesh. They rarely speak, and when they mutter, it sounds like wind leaking through cracks in skin. Gross. Those with proper vocal organs are called heralds. They convey the whim of the swarm and wear a conch shell on their faces and mourn. What lies behind that shell? I never want to know. Oh yeah! Who? So this is all related to Beelzebub, right? Is Beelzebub the Jack-o'-lantern guy? The Jack-o'-lantern head guy? Isn't Beelzebub supposed to be like a fly insecting demon? This would be good as like a VTuber background template. I hope somebody is preserving the assets for Counterside once it goes away, because I hate to see such good background artwork and sprite work go to fade to memory and stuff. I know the wiki is trying to do that right now. I saw their Replacer King page. So I do hope they preserve everything on time before it all goes. She doesn't know about demon nerds? What? Didn't the whole Tagirian stuff happen on episode 12 where they live streamed Ecclesia's Ecclesia's fallen in the virtuous attack on Tagirian? Oh, who was the OG official counter? What? Speaking of Ecclesia, branded with the mark. Oh, the greatest counter. Oh, her master. Oh, okay, okay. So she got nepoed into being an official counter because she replaced her master. Really? There's no one else more powerful or equally powerful with the master than the apprentice? Is this Nicole also a soldier? I actually haven't checked. Like, is she soldier type in the game? Even if there was no guarantee they'd want the job. Exactly. I'm glad we are mugging Star Savior by one viewer, by the way. Although I really like Harley's design. Harley is the one I like the most in Star Savior. For no particular reason. So if they feed that olive, they become these drip guys. Oh, okay. Now they're like fighting each other. So Jack-o'-lantern again is a different guy. I've seen him before somewhere. I forgot which characters is he connected to? Do you remember if who were the characters this guy was connected to, Mr. Jack-o'-lantern head guy? More than sorry, G. I wonder why he's here with Nicole. I love that the game only tackled like one demon lord for the clip of game and then it's over. That's it. We didn't even get to full power Gog Shabla. We didn't even go full power Asmodeus. Yeah, let me see your face. This is a mask, it's my head. Oh, he died? What? I shot him. Now there's more of him. Morgana Mordred. Ah, that's her name, Morgana Mordred. Momo. Also, the thing I liked about the Gramarye Bar Peeps is not everyone in the current world is their best form. Like, Nicole is like a crappier version of Mordred from like the universe where Merlin came from. Between duty and revenge, after the death of an official counter, the senior passed the position on to her successor. She had hoped the successor would carry on the duty left behind by someone dear to her. Instead, the successor chose revenge. Even so, the administration neither condemned nor expelled her. Whatever her reasons, the target she pursues is also an enemy of the admin. Hold on, let me just check something real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, that those are the prerequisite episodes, right? But I swear I've seen the Jack-o'-lantern guy somewhere. Was he in like the werewolf story with the werewolf awakened unit? I forgot her name already. Oh, we are getting actual Jack-o'-lantern characters here. I'm a spam snipers here this time. Oh, that's so funny that we're gonna include Murdered Year. Oh, we're immediately fighting. Oh, their gimmick is they stay alive, huh? Oh, they actually like revive themselves. That also, I think by the time this episode released, Minha wasn't really a character yet, a playable character. We were robbed. We were robbed of an alternate Leona as like a playable character. We were so robbed, man. This sounds nice. This probably is like good for the voice. Ginseng tea. I get the appeal. I'm that kind of a boomer now. Oh, this is where the art comes from. Look at her, she's so cute. Oh yeah, there it is. The I forgot to mention this part. Oh man, my eyes rolled 360 degrees when I saw this happen. Like the whole Avengers portal scene. I hated it so much. I hate I hate the MCU-fication of everything. You know what does Evolve One feel? That the track switcher did not work anywhere. She kind of just wasted her time making those track switchers. Hold on a bit. BRB, hold on. I live on a small farm in a country called Nordnavik. So she's like a modern day Nordnavik. Her ancestor is like Korean and stuff. So this is like the current world version of Mordred's story. You know, she wasn't mentioned when like the Holy Curia was like active last episode. I'm like, oh yeah, they mentioned Claudia, and I don't know what happened to her at the end of that. Maybe she did get sacrificed or something, but they did not mention Nicole at all. Is she really legit? Is she actually really working for the Curia? It's actually quite drinkable. Oh, is the Omen thing starting now? Just checking something real quick. Oh yeah, she is soldier. We live by seeing only what we want to see. Even if something beyond that threatens our daily lives, we pay it little mind. At least for today, we believe it won't reach us. Partner. Oh yeah, they just kind of forgot about Nibble too. Oh, there it is. Now it's starting. Hey Lewa, what's up? How have you been? Lewa, I am Master Rank now in Master Duel. Let's go! I've been on RB this whole time. I had a good feeling that I will reach Master this season, and I did! How about you, man? How have you been? Pushing forward in Dice Rally. I'm also done with the Dice Rally stuff now. I bought everything. The Elf Notes, the Dragoonity, the Dancing Elves. But yeah, RB has been really, really fun. The sky stained in an ominous crimson shimmered coldly as if whispering that the end of the world had arrived. Yeah, the end of the world and this game. They don't have like specialized communication for when this stuff happens. Oh, yeah, she needs that because she's not a counter. Yeah. RB secretly busted? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's too linear and predictable. Like, if you know where to negate RB, it dies. Also, they die to Droll and Lockbird so much. The thing with how I got to Master, if I'm gonna be really honest, is because they're not familiar with RB. Like, not a single person lists them on the tier list. Even like in crap or D tier, they don't list RB. So it's mostly people underestimating RB, the reason why I got to Masters. That's why I got like a good Hunter feeling. I get wins off of Cool Tune, I get wins off of Heka Hands. It's funny. Elf Notes and Magnet Warrior though, I'm never gonna win those because they just have like generic extra deck slop, the whole Baron de Fleur shit. Probably going to use the event to farm the dual pass. Good luck, man. Oh yeah, what deck are you using? Oh, there it is. I wonder what's like the root corrupted version of Ground 1 gonna look like. Oh yeah, they can't look at the sky because if they look at the sky, they just float and they just die that way. Did he hurt her? What? The voices of those crying out for help fell silent, cut off by something horribly twisted. After the scream stopped, a sudden downpour soaked my shoulders, the metallic stench that burned my nose. The rain was redder than the shadow of the crimson sky and strangely warm. Is this blood? When I looked up just now, something was coming down from the sky. Something came down to the city. Where did it go? That way, I mean... Ah. We have to go where Momo is. Right now. Oh, wait, why am I reading the whole thing now? Oh no! The rain sound effect is permanent now. Uh-oh. Are you guys hearing that? Like, why is the rain thing permanent? They forgot to turn it off. Switching a lot between Megalith, RR, Sulfaccord Sprite, and now back to Elfnote's Bestial Fiend's Fate. Yeah, so you would be familiar with how Elfnotes works now. And just like that, daily life collapses overnight. Something ominous opens its eyes, seeing through the blue sky. Blue sky! Let me take a restroom break real quick, and then I'll be right back. you run alternate decks depending on like what you roll and the dice stuff. I did not prepare them because some people just surrender immediately and then we waste like the dice thing. So I was just purely on RB and Sky Striker the whole time. And if I needed like XZ summons, I just switched back to Earth Machine. Don't look up! Even photos can still mess with your head. With a more tangible form? Oh, the name was Ministra, right? No, it's Solicitatio. It's different. We're like recolored Lust from Full Metal Alchemist. Really? Can she? She is incapable of love, and so she uses her sisters as tools. The sisters accept sacrifices willingly for her sake, loyal to instinct and obsession. The hunter becomes the bait. Okay, yeah, Solicitatio. Ranger, so we're gonna spam strikers here. Dynamic, Sigma, Horizon, Eve, Dynamic. With zero equipment. Yeah, let's go Chifuyu. Just this once. Just this once. Just for good old time's sake. Oh, we're immediately fighting. Okay. Oh, we do have skins for these. Why do we don't have them be an equipable thing? That sucks. The thing I don't like with Sigma is she prioritizes the blue skill first, then the purple skill. And then she just gets eternally juggled by CC. I feel like she needs CC rest or something. Sorry, we don't have the budget, we don't have the team, we don't have the time. Small indie company, by the way. She has never really seen like a CEO of this level, really? They become like them too. She's strong. Even though the administration forces attacking together, they couldn't leave a single scratch. There's no way I could defeat a monster like that on my own, is there? And this conversation is nothing more than your own amusement. Is she gonna become one? Huh. Oh, is it who I think it is? They're cowards! They don't show the mechs! That sucks! That really sucks. We need the new mechs here. They should have made Nordnavik mechs. The horse was already one. If they had the budget, if they had their mech artist that time. Oh, it was LSY that got her. Her being like the final PvP skin sure is something. That which has wings. In the skies of Ground 1, there exists a fixer capable of resolving most problems. The cost and the price, however, are unavoidable. Oh, is she gonna be a part of it too? Oh crap, I have to like... I have to like spend Eternium somewhere. Hold up. I've been spending it on the Jake episode because I've been trying to clear all the shops one by one. And now I'm currently on episode 8. That's where my last progress is and like clearing all the shops. Was that enough? No, that's not enough. I still need a couple more. How much do we have left? 2,7. We need at least like 1,000 or something. No. No! Where's the units? No! Oh wait, no, that was enough. Yeah, that was enough. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now we can clear this. Do this. And then buy this. And then we can get this. Okay, nothing spawned at least. That's good. Okay, let's continue. Oh, her again. Probably just the same old, just spam strikers. Hey guys, we're playing Counter-Strike, get it? Let's put Ram Lethal just for shits and giggles. And another Horizon too, just for the lulz. It kind of looks like Horizon swords. Oh, remember when she was like a terror in Danger Close? Just like this. Yeah, we just evaporated her out of existence. That's so funny. But they are alive in the cutscene. Hastily made replica by the Alternium. So they had something planned for an upgrade for Lee So-yeon, but you know what happened. I wish they did an art of Lee So-yeon carrying Nicole. Oh, there she is! Whew. Everyone has like a teen music. Wow, wow. A model taxpayer. Strike code LSY, temporarily authorized. Would be good if they did an art there of their combined attack, but small indie company. Oh. They messed with the wrong city because all the main characters are here. We've got great synergy, don't you think? Ah, this is gonna fuel fan art from that one artist that ships them both. I kinda wonder what they're doing now. I wish that was like a recruitable character. We get Swan Part 2 as like a playable. Like an SSR version of her or something. Somehow. Oh, there it is. She can just do that anytime now. After the resistance, at least one foothold remained for humanity to stand on. The dam has already broken, and the water will continue to rise. They died. Oh yeah, they just forgot about Momo. Oh. Ah, they made an art of her at least. Oh yeah, where is her horns? What? She died? Where is Gremory this whole time? Ooh, more art of the Supreme Admin and Admin. This is so cool. They had like their Evangelion thing going on here. It's a shame they did not get a collab with Eva. As much of a collab ho Eva is. They had Code Geass, but I didn't make it there because they switched SE to global way too late. If they're fine with the miracle that's thoroughly calculated and manufactured, then tell them you'll show them as many as they like. Not an individual power, Sephiroth's power capable of interfering with the cliff energy was allocated. Back, what did I miss? The conclusion of this Omen series. I'll be purely just doing the story because these are like the final stories that I've yet to finish in the game. We didn't even see Beelzebub's look. To Targaryen's world, where she's in her throne. Okay, that means we have several more interludes, like 3 more interludes total. Only by understanding one's own helplessness can one learn how to fight desperately. She's still asleep. Maybe Lulu can help here. Are we gonna see pictures? Oh! What? She herself went there? That's insane. I like the art. Flaw? Yeah, where is Gremory? What can she even do? There is only one path forward. Oh yeah, she's just here now. Oh, he's also here now. That's insane. They're all just in the same room together. Oh no, technically Tagirian is like the second Demon Lord now. The first one was the Knight's Arc stuff. I love that he's just in a room full of enemies. Oh yeah, they technically have like a one of them right now with Nayabin. Oh yeah, Northern Union did not update us with anything. Right. They're not really on our side and stuff. He looks like typical manhwa protagonist. That's funny. They just become balloons. Ba, 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 ba. I went Dark Eradicator Warlock OTK and Dice. I've never encountered that. But, dude, Lee, I'm already Master 5 on Master Duel. Let's go! I went RB. I finished Dice Rally with RB too. I got a lot of RB plays in me. And she became that artwork. That's kind of funny. How are you liking the new hero stuff? Like the new Destiny heroes? I see that people run 2 Chaos guys now and it's so annoying. Double negates and then you have Dark Law in it too. And then the trap card that summons the Neos. Oh, whoa. Mordred. 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 I also got the alt cards. I didn't get the alt cards, unluckily enough. Fate has gathered in one place. Before long, night will fall upon paradise. Oh! Her normal, her normal arrogant face is better than her awakened arrogant face. To Annapolis. I hope they don't ban Cosmo. Maybe, I hope they just don't do anything with heroes, because it's like, they do deserve their time to shine every now and then. And that's it. That's the whole Omen saga. And I don't know if we have enough time for episode 15. I think I have like an hour and a half left. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get to episode 15 right away. The Golden Tree and its sender, toward the destined end arranged by the will of the world. And apparently, Nikitia is involved here. The Promised Land grants the wishes of all its residents. There are 4 acts. There are 82 stuffs. Oh no, I think we're gonna part 1, part 2 this. I'll probably just finish like the first 2 acts. And we'll have like another counter-side stream sometime in the future. Depending on how fast I can do this. Alright, let's go. Also, can I see the shop now? Oh yeah, one of them is here. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, where have they been this whole time? Sheesh. Which part is Gronya in like the Dimension Crevice stuff? Yeah, she is. No, she got eye bags. Oh! Right! The Dynamech! Oh. She just disappeared! And now they're here! They're gonna be involved here! Okay, now I'm excited. Promise Land. They are dead? Is that what's going on here? That grudge, for the girl's sake, willingly chose a wish in which it would never awaken. Whoa, who is this guy? We're robbed of like banda characters. Mr. Belly. Annapolis. It must be a bit out of sorts. Her name's Clara? Clara and Svarog? Is that what's going on here? Whoa, who's this? Hi. Hey, Adadaki, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Right now, I'm currently going through the currently final episode of Counterside. It's a gacha game that is probably EOSing soon. Is it also her? Oh, hold on. Oh, it's time for me to go. I'll see you guys sometime. This has been TaikunZ and I'm gonna zone out now. Let's continue this sometime again, okay? Bye bye.